good sportsmanship, safety, and fair play by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We ask all spectators, coaches, and student athletes to show respect for the opposing team, game officials, and each other. Persons throwing objects, use of profanity, racist, sexist, or other abusive comments, or actions in opposition with good sportsmanship will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the facility and are subject to prosecution. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Eddie Campbell Field on the campus of Columbia State Community College for the 2026 TCCAA Region VII Softball Tournament. We are glad to have you with us today as to see the top teams in the conference compete in this championship game, the winner of which to move on to the NJCAA Softball World Series in Oxford, Alabama. First, the visiting team. For Vol State, number 15, Alyssa Dixon. Number 77, Abby Merle. 29. Number 29, Mally Grizzle. Number 00, Maddie Shinton. Number 5, Maddie Goad. Number 1, Anaya Dawson. Number 2, Caitlin Dillard. Number 7, Kylie Irwin. Number 9, Kirsten Smith. And number 19, Caitlin Davis. And now for the home team. For Chattanooga State, number 8, Salem Odell. Number 1, Cameron Radley. Number 4, Haley Uberoff. Number 23, Allie Fleck. Number 15, Layla Turner. Number 5, Hannah Gardner. Number 13, Alexis Rosano. Number 7, Brooklyn Moon. Number 28, Taylor Sherwood. And number 16, Abigail Walker. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask at this time that you please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Let's play ball.
The following is a presentation of the Game Time Sports Network. From Eddie Campbell Field on the campus of Columbia State Community College in Columbia, Tennessee, it's the 2026 TCCAA Region VII Softball Tournament. And now, from Eddie Campbell Field in Columbia, Tennessee, it's game time. Yes, indeed, folks. It once again is game time for the last time, at least for this season, for the TCCAA Softball Championship. Yes, I'm Jay Harper, Game Time Sports Network, as we are about to get underway.
Number 15, Alyssa Dixon.
As Volunteer State, the designated home team, will step into the batter's box first, and they will face the lefty, the pitcher from Chattanooga State, Allie Fleck. And Fleck delivers a first pitch strike. The batter is Alyssa Dixon, the second baseman. And she looks sad. A strike for strike two. Alyssa comes in with a cool .402 average. 3 homers, 37 RBI on the year. She occupies the second base position. The runner is safe. Outrunning the throw, so Alyssa Dixon with a single to get things started. An infield single.
Up next, number 77, the center fielder.
That'll send up Abby Merle to the plate, the center fielder. Abby, a .387 average. And she drops down a quick bunt. And running all the way to third. They get the ball over to third, but Dixon is safe. Merle, she is retired at first, so we do have one out. So with the runner on third base and one out, the batter, Mally Grizzle. And it's a first pitch strike. Already threatening are the Lady Pioneers with a runner on third. Grizzle batting .397, and she has put 7 over the fence this year. Give you some stats on Allie Fleck in the circle. She is quite effective. She will just have you jumping out of your shoes with this changeup that she'll come at you with. And, of course, a pretty good fastball to go along with it. Due up next, it's Maddie Shinton. The 1-2 coming from Fleck. Swung over to second base. Radley makes the play, but a run does score. Quickly, Volunteer State up on the scoreboard to make it 1-0 with 2 outs.
Now batting, 00, Maddie Shinton.
Maddie Shinton, the third baseman, now stepping in. And she looks sad. A first pitch strike from Allie Fleck. Allie, a 1.42 ERA, a 9-3 record. This her 12th start of the year. 74 innings of work coming into today. Swung on. And coming in to make the catch is Odell. Salem Odell, the center fielder, sailing in to make the catch. I'm Jay Harper, and this is the Game Time Sports Network.
Ball State is amazing. Here you'll get a top-notch education with professors who inspire. And with Tennessee Promise or Reconnect, it can be very affordable. Ball State offers small class sizes, 4 convenient locations, and we are big on experiences. Whether you thrive in the lab, the studio, the field, the classroom, or just enjoy hanging around campus, join the family. Go to ballstate.edu to get started.
Hey there, Jay Harper, Game Time Sports Network. This is the TCCAA Region VII Championship game. Yeah, we finally have got the beautiful weather day that we have been waiting on. 65 degrees, a mix of clouds and sun, a nice breeze. We get winds up to about 13 miles an hour every once in a while. The wind pretty well blowing out at the moment from home plate out to center field. Leading things off for the Chattanooga State, the visiting team, who come in 24-4 in the conference, 37-32 overall. Leading off will be the young lady that made the final out there in the top of the inning. It is the center fielder, Salem Odell. Caitlin Davis, she in the circle for Volunteer State.
For the Lady Tigers, Salem Odell.
Caitlin with a 1.90 ERA, 16-5 on the year. This her 23rd start. Salem Odell looks at a first pitch ball. And foul straight back to go 1-1. Salem from Waverly, Tennessee, and she just a freshman. She's already hit a couple of home runs in this series, in the tournament. 2 balls and a strike now from Caitlin Davis, leading the team in earned run average. The number 1 seed, Volunteer State. That pitch skipped in there. Volunteer State, they're led by Christian Lynn and assisted by Alyssa Costley, a 27-3 conference record. But this team has played 64 games this year. And the first base runner for the Chat State team is their leadoff batter, Salem Odell.
Number 1, Cameron Radley.
Cameron Radley now the batter. Odell with 31 stolen bases on the season, so you're definitely going to have to keep an eye on her. Swung on, and the throw over to third. Getting Odell? No. As she is safe at third. The out is recorded at first, however. But running and reaching third base is Odell.
Number 4.
With 1 out. The batter is the shortstop, Hallie Uberoth. Uberoth, she's been living up to that Player of the Year honor. A .410 average on the season, 28. Yes, you heard right, 28 home runs. Now, granted, she's not a very big young lady. She just generates all that bat speed for the power. And she works a walk. Runners on the corners. With one out. That will bring up the pitcher, Allie Fleck.
Up next, the pitcher, number 23, Allie Fleck.
2 quick walks by Davis. Perhaps just trying to get through the jitters here. As she delivers a first pitch strike. Just 1 out, runners on first and third. With Allie Fleck at the plate. Allie hitting .366. She's just as dangerous in the box as she is in the circle. 11 homers on the year. And it's a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Fleck. The 1-2 is outside to go 2-2. Waiting on deck, it's the right fielder, Layla Turner. The delivery from Davis. Ooh, the foul ball. Jumping around in the Chat State dugout. Everybody's okay. We'll do it again for the 2-2 count. The pitch. It's a strikeout. Down on strikes for the second out as Davis records her first strikeout of the game. That will bring up Layla Turner, the right fielder. A meeting in the circle quickly. Coach Christian Lynn out to talk to the troops. Chattanooga State, they are led by Blythe Golden, and Blythe assisted by Brandon Carr and Amy Davidson. Two outs with 2 runners on as the Lady Tigers threatening after Vol State put 1 across in the top of the first. Turner, a big, strong cut. 0-1 the count. The pitch is low. 1-1. Hannah Garner waiting on deck. Another foul to make it a 1-2 count with 2 outs. We will have that keyword of the game for you here a little bit later. Davis delivers. And another foul ball. Turner just giving a piece of things. Layla, a .310 average. She deadly at the plate with 17 home runs. 2-2 the count. With 2 runners on, the pitch now from Davis. Swung on and right to the third baseman. And she makes a great play. That is Shinton, who snags it and fires it over to Goad for the third out. So the threat is stopped as Chat State, they had a runner on third, Salem Odell, but they can't get her across the plate. We'll step aside briefly. Again, I'm Jay Harper. Thank you for joining us. This is the Game Time Sports Network.
I chose Columbia State because it was very convenient, it's close to home.
I get a real sense of community, a sense of family.
I absolutely fell in love with the campus and the faculty and
the programs and everything like that, and it was so awesome for me.
Explore your opportunities.
Back we are, and coming up to the plate for Volunteer State.
Now batting number 5, Maddie Goad.
It is Maddie Goat. Number 5, Maddie Goat, the first baseman. Maddie's swinging and making the throw is the shortstop Uberoth for the out. That didn't take long. The ground out. Anaya Dawson is the right fielder.
Number 1, Anaya Dawson.
And she now the batter. And a first pitch strike. Anaya with 11 homers this year. And she comes in with a nice batting average of .381. A 1-1 count with one out. The Lady Pioneers striking first in this championship game. They lead by a run. There's that changeup from Fleck. She's pretty darn accurate with it most of the time. Certainly catches batters off guard. Fleck delivers. There's the fastball that's high to go 3-1 with one out. Caitlin Dillard, the left fielder, she waits on deck for Vol State. Odell playing pretty deep out in center field, respecting Dawson's power as she looks at a strike. That'll make it full, a 3-2 count. The payoff pitch coming from Fleck, and it is high. Dawson works the walk. Anaya from Goodlettsville now at first base.
Up next, number 2, Caitlin Dillard.
Caitlin Dillard, the left fielder, now in the batter's box. The first pitch from Fleck is high and outside. Dawson taking advantage of the ball, giving past Moon. She now takes over second base. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. That is fouled off for the first strike. 1-1 the count. This is Caitlin Dillard, the left fielder. Caitlin, a sophomore, Greenbrier, Tennessee, her home. 2 balls, 1 strike. Runner in scoring position with 1 out. And it is Anaya Dawson at second base. It's a foul ball. A 2-2 count with 1 out. Dawson with 17 stolen bases this year. Well, I guess she's got 18 now as she made her way from first. She in scoring position at second base. The 2-2 coming from Fleck. Missing inside. That brings us to a 3-2 count with one out. Caitlin Dillard working a full count for the Lady Pioneers, who are up by one. Just really getting started here at Eddie Campbell Field. That just out of the reach of the pitcher, Fleck. Everybody safe. Runners now at first and third after the infield single by the left fielder, Caitlin Dillard. Kylie Irwin, the catcher, now steps in.
Kylie Irwin.
Kylie's a sophomore. She looks at a first pitch strike. Still just one out. Irwin will be followed by Kirsten Smith in the batting order. That hit well, hit sharply out to right field. That is going to score a run. Now 2 runners on. It's an RBI single by the Pioneer catcher, Kylie Irwin.
Up next, the designated player, number 9, Kirsten Smith.
Kirsten Smith up at the plate. Still just one out. 2 runners on for Smith. And she looks at a first pitch strike. The pitcher, Allie Flagg, getting the start. Now, the 73 umpires in the stands disagreeing with that. 1-1 the count. Kirsten Smith, the designated player. She'll be followed by the top of the order when Alyssa Dixon steps into the box. Swung on and fouled down the right field line. One ball, 2 strikes on Kirsten Smith. Kirsten's a sophomore from Louisville, Kentucky. Little ways from home, not all that far, I suppose. Oh, there is that. I've talked about that changeup that Fleck has. It is deadly, and there you see it for the strikeout.
Caitlin Davis.
2 outs now for Davis. Or pardon me, for Dixon. Alyssa Dixon, the batter. She looks at a first pitch ball. Still 2 runners on. First and second. Dillard's at second, and Kylie Irwin at first for the Lady Pioneers. That over to third, and it is a line out for the out. The Lady Pioneers, they managed to scratch another run across as we move to the bottom of the second inning. Again, I'm Jay Harper, Game Time Sports Network. We appreciate you checking in with us here. We had just, yesterday was a frustrating day for everybody involved. And most certainly the players themselves, the coaches. It's the nature of the beast when it comes to tournaments. I mean, you live and die by the weather, let's face it. And the weather has been gorgeous up until yesterday. But, trying to look at the bright side of things, I mean, it has not been a situation where you had, some front come in and sit on top of you for 2 or 3 days and really wreak havoc on a tournament. So, we had one day of lousy weather. Today is gorgeous. It's a championship day for these two hardworking teams. The Lady Pioneers of Volunteer State coming in the number 1 seed, and the Lady Tigers of Chat State, the number 2 seed. So, hey, things just kind of, they've been on a collision course this entire tournament, and they have finally met here this for the third time, actually, that they have met in this tournament. And all of the games have been fantastic. And you certainly cannot count out this Chattanooga State team. We saw what happened in the last game that has forced this game. Had Volunteer State won the last game, the quote-unquote championship game. This is a double elimination tournament. And Volunteer State won the last meeting here, day before yesterday. They would have been the champion. But again, with a double elimination tournament, that's just what it means. You got to lose twice. So that has brought about this game. Hannah Gardner, the batter now for Chat State. Two balls, no strikes from Caitlin Davis, the pitcher. Gardner swinging, and the throw over to first for the out. One away. On the ground out to Shinton.
Up next, the third baseman, Alexis Rosano, number 13.
Alexis Rosano steps into the box for the Lady Tigers. It's a first pitch strike. Chatted with Alexis for a minute at the hotel yesterday. That out to right field, and it sneaks through. Dixon almost able to grab it at second base, but it is a hit for Rosano.
Now batting number 7, Brooklyn Moon.
That will bring up the catcher, Brooklyn Moon. She looks at a first pitch strike. Brooklyn from South Carolina, from the Charleston area, an area which I am quite familiar with. Swing and a foul ball for strike 2. Brooklyn from Moncks Corner, South Carolina, which for all intent and purposes is a suburb of Charleston. The 0-2. Missing outside to go 1-2. Fouled back out of play. Brooklyn, 287 on the year. And she's shown a home run stroke. She does have 1 home run on her resume for the year. There is the strikeout.
Now batting number 28, Taylor Sherwood.
Taylor Sherwood, she's the DP. And she now the batter for Chattanooga State. It's a first pitch strike from Caitlin Davis. Davis with a couple of strikeouts already this game. A 2-0 score as the Lady Pioneers have been able to muster one across in both halves of their inning. There's a nice pitch from Davis for the strike. But again, we've seen how Chattanooga State can come back. They did that in the previous game. That is the game that brought us here. Nice looking pitch. Must just have been a little outside. The count going even at 2-2. That sneaks through the right-hand side. 2 runners on now after Sherwood singles. We're back to the top of the order with Salem Odell, who has 2 home runs in this tournament. 2 runners on with 2 outs, and it's a first pitch strike from Davis.
Number 8, Salem Odell.
Salem walked in her initial at bat this game. And boy, going for the 3-run homer there. Due up next, it's the second baseman, Cameron Radley. Odell hitting .415. She's got 13 homers. Definitely got to be careful with her. Could not hold up the swing, and that will retire the sides. The threat quelched as we move to the top of the third inning on the Game Time Sports Network.
In 1967, West Tennessee's first community college opened its doors. In the decades since, graduates have made a name for themselves as healthcare professionals, community leaders, business owners, veterans, educators, and so much more. With 3 generations of Jackson State graduates leading the way, the future has never looked brighter for West Tennessee. We are your community college. We are Jackson State.
I chose Columbia State because it was very convenient, it's close to home.
I get a real sense of community, a sense of family.
I absolutely fell in love with the campus and the faculty and the programs and everything like that, and it was so awesome for me.
Explore your opportunities.
Back to the action with the center fielder, Abby Murrell, up to the plate for Volunteer State. Abby is just a ray of sunshine. This is the most positive, happy kid as she takes a hack and fouls off the first pitch. Chatted with her a bit before the game, and she said that she's had some very positive discussions with additional schools when she leaves Vol State. The speedster, the center fielder, beats out the swinging bunt. So she on first. As Mally Grizzle now the batter. Grizzle looks at a ball. And the strike now from the lefty, Allie Fleck. 1-1 count with nobody out. Grizzle, she's a freshman from right there in Gallatin, where Vol State's located. Hit over to Rosano, and she makes the play at first for the first out. The runner does advance down to second. Maddie Shinton, the home run leader for the team. She now the batter. Maddie with 22 homers this year. Abby Merle at second base. Got to keep an eye on her. She'll take off when she gets the chance. Already in scoring position with one out. The pitch from Fleck is a strike. A 1-1 count. The pitch to Shinton. Swung on, hit out to right field, and the right fielder making the catch. That is Turner. Merle advancing to third base.
Up next, number 5, Maddie Goad.
The fly out to right field for Shinton brings up Maddie Goad, who grounded out to short her first at bat. Maddie Goad, the first baseman for the Lady Pioneers. That hits the grass and is a single as Merle comes in to score. That will make it a 3-0 game.
Now batting number 1.
The Lady Pioneers, they have now managed to score in every inning. Anaya Dawson, she is able to sneak one through to left field. Now 2 runners on. It's a 2-out single for Dawson. Blythe Golden wants to have a chat as she makes her way to the pitcher's circle. Keep in mind, we have got baseball happening right at this moment. You've got Dyersburg State and Cleveland State happening behind us. You can find that game currently on the Game Time Sports Network. Both of these games we've got the live stream players right there on our homepage. You don't have to go hunting for links and all this stuff. We're going to have a pitching change, by the way. But yes, currently there is baseball going on, and it will continue due to the weather interruption yesterday. The baseball tournament was supposed to conclude tomorrow, but things have been pushed back, as you can imagine. So we'll have games on Saturday. Actually, it's Dyersburg State and Columbia State that are playing at the moment across the way. The Chargers of Columbia State up 1-0 in the 6th inning. That turning into quite the pitcher's duel. The new the new pitcher in the circle for Chattanooga State is Kaylee Kilgore. Kaylee, she has been quite effective this year. Kaylee Kilgore, 13-4 record in the circle. 2.27 ERA, 95 2/3 innings of work. So she has seen quite a bit of action this season. Two runners on with 2 outs. All right, so Allie Fleck was in the circle. She's now moved over to first base. But Kilgore is in the circle. Caitlin Dillard, the batter. Caitlin singled her first time up. Got an infield single. This is the championship game. There's no tomorrow. The pitch is low from Kilgore. Kaylee from South Pittsburgh, Tennessee. She a freshman. She's been quite effective in her freshman season. So no doubt Coach Golden looking forward to having her back. A 3-0 count. 3-0 count on the left fielder, Dillard, and it's a walk. Bases loaded.
Now batting the catcher, number 7, Kylie Irwin.
Kylie Irwin, the batter, after the base on balls to Dillard, walked the walk, filling up the bases, full of Lady Pioneers. Kylie Irwin, the catcher, now the batter. Kylie with no home runs this year, but boy, wouldn't now be a fine time to break out her debut slam. The 0-1 count, 2 outs. Kilgore, and that is swung on. Out to left field, but foul. Runners at every base with 2 outs. And it's another foul ball. The count staying at 0-2 with 2 outs. And another foul, pretty much in the same spot. Not quite able to get around on the Kilgore fastball as of yet. Still the 0-2 count with 2 outs. Chat State still just down by 3. You certainly, if you're a Tigers fan, you want to keep it that way. Get out of this thing. That right back up the middle. That's going to sneak through as Uberoth can't get it. 1 run scores. Actually, 2 runs score. Everybody running on the pitch. Irwin comes through.
Now batting number 9, Kirsten Smith.
The single that sneaks through, gets past Uberoth. Still 2 runners on at first and third. So the Lady Pioneers not done yet, as they are now up 5-0 here. That fouled. No one can quite get to that. All this 2-out activity for the Lady Pioneers. Kirsten Smith steps up to the plate with a couple of runners on and 2 outs as her team has gone up 5-0. Kylie Irwin coming through with a big hit to score 2 runs. Hit off the hands, foul. The count staying at 0-2 with 2 outs. This game about 30 minutes old, and we're coming up on about halfway through it. The top of the order with Alyssa Dixon waiting on deck should Kirsten get aboard with 2 outs. Here comes the 0-2. Kilgore delivers. That hit out to center field. That's traveling, and that is gone. A huge smash from Kirsten Smith. That makes it an 8-0 game. All of these runs being scored. 5 runs have been scored with 2 outs. The Lady Pioneers showing their muscle. The bottom of the order coming through.
Now batting number 15, Alyssa Dixon.
That is only Kirsten's second home run this year, and boy, what a big one. The top of the order up with Alyssa Dixon. And that got the crowd riled up. Home runs usually do. 1-0 the count on the leadoff batter. Dixon will be followed by Abby Merle. Abby started off the inning. The pitch from Kilgore is high. 2 balls and a strike with 2 outs. The count going to 2-2. The count will stay right where it is at 2-2 off the foul ball from Dixon. Alyssa from Hazard, Kentucky, and just a freshman. The Lady Pioneers, second baseman. She swings through, so finally the Lady Pioneers go down, but not before they strike big and put up 6 in the top of the third. As the bottom of the third is on the way, but hey, I know things look rather dire for the Lady Tigers, but don't count this team out. They've got some firepower over in that dugout, and they're hoping that it will come through. I'm Jay Harper. Stand by. We've got a lot more ball to play on the Game Time Sports Network.
Ball State is amazing. Here you'll get a top-notch education with professors who inspire. And with Tennessee Promise or Reconnect, it can be very affordable. Ball State offers small class sizes, 4 convenient locations, and we are big on experiences. Whether you thrive in the lab, the studio, the field, the classroom.
Jay Harper back with you. Game Time Sports Network. It is championship, what is today? Thursday. Yeah, it just, man, it all runs together after a while when you're doing these tournaments. Glad you could join us here. Boy, we've got quite a few folks tuning in on the live stream. Happy to see it on the various platforms. It's great to see how many folks are indeed checked in. Again, there is baseball going on behind us. Dyersburg State down to Columbia State, 1-0 in the bottom of the 6th inning. We now move to the bottom of the third. Chat State. The Lady Tigers up at bat. The batter is their second baseman, Cameron Radley, who grounded out her first at bat. That lifted foul, but out of play. Two balls and 1 strike. That right back to the pitcher. And the out is made as Davis Throws it over to throws it over to Maddie Goat at first base.
Up next, number 4, Hallie Uberoth.
Hallie Uberoth, the TCCAA Player of the Year in the batter's box now. Hallie with the walk, her first time up. She looks at a strike from Caitlin Davis. Davis with the pretty quick fastball. A 1-1 count on Uberoth, the Chat State shortstop. That makes it 2-1. Mighty close.
That was a very, very close pitch. I was a catcher, so I'm like, that's a strike. I'm a pitcher's catcher kind of thing, you know? That was really close.
8-0 our score. What you see is indeed correct. A 2-2 count, 1 out. Hallie Uberoth, the batter at the plate. Uberoth lifts it out to center field, and there is Abby Merle to make the catch for out number 2. The fly out to center by the shortstop. Now Allie Fleck.
Up next, number 23, Allie Fleck.
Allie started the game in the circle. Now she finds herself at first base. And there is a clean hit.
Now batting, number 15, Layla Turner.
So that didn't take long. One pitch for Fleck to reach base. Layla Turner, the right fielder, is now up at the plate. She fouls off the first pitch. Should Layla get on, it'll be Hannah Garner, the first baseman. Hit out to left field. That gets past the left fielder, Dillard. So making her way all the way to third is Fleck after Turner doubles.
Now batting number 5, Hannah Garner.
2-out hit as Turner now standing at second base, and Hannah Garner the batter. First pitch swinging. Chattanooga State threatening once again. 2 outs with 2 runners on. That goes in low. That'll make it 2-1 with 2 outs. Outside, the pitch from Davis. The count goes 3-1. A pitch away, perhaps, from loading the bases. There's a strike. We go full at 3-2. The payoff. Swung on. Hit over towards second base. That is Dixon, who makes the throw for the out. Chattanooga State threatening but can't capitalize. That keeps it at 8-0 score. We've got a keyword of the game to get to, don't we? Yeah. Hey, I appreciate everybody playing along with that and having a little fun with it. Yeah, if you want to send in your keyword, you can do it at info@GameTimeSportsNetwork.com. We're giving away a nice video camera and some other Game Time Sports Network stuff, shirts, and what else we got? Well, we got the nice thermal cups. They're laser engraved, pretty nice. You know, they keep hot stuff hot and cold stuff cold. So let's get to that keyword, shall we? The keyword is live stream. That's what we hope you've enjoyed. Live stream, the keyword of the game here in this championship game. Send the word live stream to info@GameTimeSportsNetwork.com, and who knows, you may come up with some goodies. Again, thanks to everybody that has participated, and a lot of the nice comments and nice words we've gotten about the live stream. We certainly appreciate it very, very much. It's Abby Merle leading off the inning. It's the top of the fourth. Two balls, no strikes on the Vol State center fielder. The pitch from Garner. Hannah Garner coming in relief of Allie Fleck. Hannah and Allie, they swapped places. Allie was pitching, Hannah was at first, and now it's just the opposite. The 2-1. It's an out as Abby Merle is retired.
Batting number 29, Mally Grizzle.
Mally Grizzle, the shortstop, now the batter. She looks at a ball. Moon really trying to frame that pitch. Can't get the call. 2 balls, no strikes to Grizzle, the shortstop. The pitch from Garner is a floater, a little high in the zone, but Grizzle offering at it, fouling it off. That puts us at 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Lady Pioneers looking to add to this 8-0 lead. Nice, beautiful running catch from the left fielder, Walker. 2 outs.
Up next, 0-0, Maddie Shinton.
The fly out for Grizzle as the left fielder, Walker, stealing that, robbing her of a hit. There's a strike. Maddie Shinton hits it over to third. Yeah, they're saying foul ball. As Rosano grabbed it. Shinton with an 0-2 count on her. That's hit pretty well, but it's going to stay in the park as Walker tracks it down and makes the out. We're going to head now to the bottom of the fourth inning as Chattanooga State will try to get something going here as they are starting to run out of outs. Well, I know we've got a few innings left, but they're going to have to get on the ball here to make any inroads trying to catch up in an 8-0 ball game.
I chose Columbia State because it was very convenient. It's close to home.
I get a real sense of community, a sense of family.
I absolutely fell in love with the campus and the faculty and the programs and everything like that, and it was so awesome for me.
Explore your opportunities.
Columbia State Community College in Columbia, Tennessee is where we are. We are at Eddie Campbell Field here for the TCCAA Championship game. The winner of this game will move right to the NJCAA World Series. That taking place in Oxford, Alabama. And the dates of that, May 25th through the 30th. So, man, that's sneaking up on us here, about 3 weeks away. This is Alexis Rosano, the batter. The Chat State third baseman leads things off. She looks at a strike. Well, she takes a hack at it, can't come up with it. The 0-1 coming. And there is a called strike to make it 0-2. Alexis hitting .333 and 6 homers, 21 RBI. That pitch high from Davis. Davis pitching a shutout so far. Missing outside to go 2-2. Brooklyn Moon, the catcher, waits on deck. Missing high. Will go full. Chat State again, needing to get some base runners. Oh my, it is the third strike for the strikeout. One away.
Now batting number 7, Brooklyn Moon.
That does bring up Moon. First pitch swinging. It's a strike on the foul ball. At the conclusion of this game, there will be an award ceremony. Handing out of the trophies. That gets past the shortstop Grizzle for a base hit. Brooklyn Moon with the single.
Now batting number 28, Taylor Sherwood.
Taylor Sherwood steps into the batter's box with one out and a runner on first. Sherwood, a 286 hitter this season. Right back to the pitcher. Davis fires and records the out. 2 away with the runner moving down to second base.
Now batting number 8, Salem Odell.
We're back to the top of the order. This is Salem Odell with a walk and a strikeout. The pitch from Davis. Odell swings. And it is caught right at the foul line for the third out. We're heading to the top of the 5th inning.
We played 4.
This is the Game Time Sports Network.
Chat State 0.
As a first-generation college student, estaba un poco nerviosa. I knew I would need extra support, but I didn't know where to find it. At Roan State, I have a success coach to help me with every step along the way. Para más información, visita la página roanstate.edu.
Jay Harper, Game Time Sports Network. Well, it's do or die now for Chat State when they come up to the plate here in the bottom of the inning. Volunteer State certainly would like to add some more runs to things here, but even if they don't, and Chat State can't get anything across in the bottom of this inning, we'll name a champion.
Now batting number 5, Maddie Goad.
Leading off the inning for the Lady Pioneers, it is their first baseman, Maddie Goad. Maddie will be followed by Dawson, the right fielder. The pitch from Garner to Goad is fouled toward the All-State dugout, but nobody's going to get to it. 0-1, the count quickly. Swing and a miss. Lifted foul once again. The count will stay at 0-2. We've just about played an hour, as this game has just flown by thus far. There's the strikeout. One away.
Number 1, Anaya Dawson.
As Anaya Dawson, the right fielder, steps into the box for the Lady Pioneers. Anaya's walked and singled. It's a first pitch ball. It's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Anaya Dawson. Hannah Garner taking care of business for the second out.
Number 2, Caitlin Dillard.
As the left fielder Dillard, now the batter, Caitlin, with a infield single and a walk. Nobody on with 2 outs. Garner with the windup, the delivery, and she takes something off there. The changeup missing. 2-0 goes the count. The Lady Tigers looking to keep the Lady Pioneers scoreless in this half inning to try to give themselves a chance to jump in the batter's box here in the bottom of the inning and keep this game alive. They have to score at least 1. If you're down by 8 runs after the bottom of the 5th inning, it's a run rule game. So Chat State, their first order of work is to keep this game right where it is. The runner's safe. Caitlin Dillard, too darn fast. So it's a 2-out hit for Caitlin Dillard. The infield single. Kylie Irwin, the catcher, now up at the plate. The 0-1 coming from Garner. Fouled off to make it 0-2. Again, our keyword of the game, live stream. Email that to info@GameTimeSportsNetwork.com. Might win yourself some goodies. And no, we won't be spamming your email. That's not just an effort to collect email addresses. Swung on and fouled, out of play. Fouled onto the netting, actually. We'll do the 0-2 again with 2 outs. Irwin swings, pops it up, and Rosano collects it for the 3rd out. All right, we'll keep it right here as Chat State looking perhaps at their season coming to a close. Of course, it'll come to a close no matter who wins here today, at least for play in the state of Tennessee. Whoever wins this game will move on right to the NJCAA World Series. That happens May 25th through the 30th in Oxford, Alabama, so not too far to travel. Chattanooga State, they've got to put at least one across to keep from being run ruled, so that their first order of business is just to get that one run to keep the game going. Caitlin Davis still in the circle. There is baseball going on behind us. And we just heard a big roar back there. It appears that Dyersburg State has hit a home run to tie things up 1-1 with Columbia State. And I believe they're in the top of the 8th inning over there. Getting back to the action here. Perhaps the last gasp for Chat State. Cameron Radley, the second baseman, leads things off. She looks at a ball. Davis delivers. 2-0. Chat State, the heart of their order coming up. Radley, the number 2 batter in the order, as she looks at a strike. The 2-1 coming. The throw is good. One away as Grizzle fires it to Maddie Goad for the out.
Now batting number 4, Haley Uberoff.
Allie Uberoff is now the batter. She has come through in the clutch before. Can she come through once again? She has 28 home runs on the year. It's a strike. One out. Uberoff certainly, as I've just mentioned, 28 homers. You're darn right. She's a home run threat. Got to be careful with her if you're Davis. Allie can put one over that fence, as she's done twice in this tournament, and keep the hopes alive for Chat State. That pitch misses. We go 3-1. Uberoth draws the base on balls.
Now batting number 23, Allie Fleck.
Allie Fleck now stepping in for Chat State. Allie has certainly shown home run power this year, fouling off the first pitch, 11 homers. That gets past the second baseman, Dixon. So, a runner on third. That is Uberoth. The base hit from Fleck.
Number 15, Layla Turner.
If Layla can just get it out of the infield, odds are Uberoth can score and keep the hopes and the game alive for Chattanooga State. One out. Now Christian Lynn wants to get in on the discussion that's happening in the pitcher's circle. We all knew that Chat State, they're not just going to roll over here. I mean, good grief. They have beaten Volunteer State. Not just this last game, but they've beaten them in the regular season as well. So Chat State knows that they certainly have the talent and the firepower to keep up with this Vol State team. They've just gotten themselves in this 8-0 pickle here. Now, if they can just get one run across, and that run currently is Uberoth at third, we've got something. And Merle with another one of her acrobatic catches, but that does allow a run to score and keep Chat State's dream alive for the moment. Abby Merle, I have seen her make plays like that all year, back when she was with Cleveland State. I mean, the Supergirl cape definitely fits her. There is the third out.
That was Hannah Garner. We've now gone through
But we will now move to the top of the sixth inning as Chattanooga State hanging in there to make this game get even more interesting.
Batting number 9, Kirsten Smith.
Vol State sending up their home run hitter. This is Kirsten Smith. Yeah, she popped one over the fence in her last at bat. Only her second home run of the year, and boy, has it come in a big moment. Foul ball to make it 0-2. The top of the order due up after Kirsten. It will be Alyssa Dixon, the second baseman. The pitch from Garner. It's hit out to left field, but Walker right in her tracks. Knocks that one down for the out.
Now batting number 15.
We get to the top of the order with the second baseman, Alyssa Dixon. And that hits Alyssa, so she will take her base.
Up next for Ball State, the center fielder, number 77, Abby Merle.
Abby Merle, Supergirl. Yeah, she flies through the air with the greatest of ease. Well, that's a whole other thing, but nonetheless, she now the batter. And the base runner, Dixon, well, she twisted an ankle or something, but I believe there is a trainer going to attend to her for a moment. TCCAA Region VII Baseball, the tournament taking place behind us here at Dave Hall Field on the campus of Columbia State. They're in the bottom of the eighth inning. They're all knotted up between Dyersburg State and Columbia State. Walter State defeated Chattanooga State in the first game of baseball today. Merle swings and comes up empty for the strike. Runner on first. Only one out. Abby just tipping that a bit. 0-2. Right back up the middle, and Uberoff can't get to it. Two runners on, as Merle, who's always one to celebrate, does just that at first base.
Now batting number 29, Mally Grizzle.
Mally Grizzle, the shortstop, will now get in the box. Dixon stays put at second. She thought about trying to get over to third as the ball got past Moon just a little bit. Didn't get past her far enough to take the chance of advancing. That's lifted out to center field, and that is another home run blast for Volunteer State. A 3-run homer. That puts things well in hand for Volunteer State, as they now up by an 11-1 score off of the home run by the shortstop, Mally Grizzle.
Now batting number 00, Maddie Shinton.
That is Mally's 8th home run of the year. And now the leader in the team for home runs, Maddie Shinton at the plate. She takes a mighty cut for a strike. Still just one out after the 3-run blast. The pitch high in the zone from Hannah Garner. You can see the body language of a lot of these Chattanooga State players as things become more out of hand. The number 2 seed in the tournament, they have played hard, they have played tough, they have kept coming back, but boy, what a mountain to climb here. The 1-2. 2-2. Shinton stepping in with her 22 home runs this season. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, number 5, Maddie Goad.
Maddie Goad, the batter. First pitch high for a ball. The inside corner for a strike. Lifted out to left field. And it's Odell who makes the call and the catch for the out. So, a 3-run homer by Mally Grizzle puts the Lady Volunteers up by 10 runs, 11-1. We now move to the bottom of the 6th inning. And Chattanooga State, they have got, it's not impossible. There was a catcher in New York who said it ain't over till it's over. And we all know that is indeed true. But the odds are certainly not in the Lady Tigers' favor here. Chattanooga State will need 3 runs this inning.
Now batting for the Chat State Tigers, number 13, Alexis Rosano.
The third baseman, Alexis Rosano. She will endeavor to get some momentum going for Chat State. It's a first pitch strike. The pitch from Davis, who has gone the distance thus far, strike 2. The Lady Pioneers on the verge of moving on to the World Series, taking place May 25th through the 30th, Oxford, Alabama. The NJCAA World Series. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count on Rosano. That's out to right field. That is right at the base of the fence. Rosano trucking around to second base to lead things off with a stand-up double. It's the catcher, Brooklyn Moon. Rosano going to get the oven mitt for the hand to run the bases. Don't want to jam those fingers. The pitch from Davis is high and outside for ball 1. Irwin and her pitcher Davis. brief discussion as we get back to it on the 1-0 count. From the batter, Brooklyn Moon. Moon swings at that fastball, can't catch up. Due up next is Taylor Sherwood. Davis's pitch high and outside for a ball. That's Rosano at second. Fouling it back to go 2-2. Fouled back. That stays 2-2 now. Davis certainly not losing any velocity. She's still zipping it up there. The pitch from Davis. And Moon making her work. The count at 2-2 after a number of foul balls. The pitch from Davis. And Caitlin ultimately wins the battle for the first out.
Now batting the designated player, number 28, Taylor Sherwood.
Taylor Sherwood now the batter for Chat State. It's a first pitch strike. Davis firing him in there. Davis only allowing a couple of walks today. And 3 pitches. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. 2 outs. It's going to come down to Salem Odell. Odell swinging at the first pitch. Salem with a couple of homers in this tournament. That sneaks through. And a run will score as Rosano crosses. And Odell, with a mouthful of dirt, flops into second base. We are at Camlin Radley to the plate. It's a strike.
Now batting number 1, Cameron Radley.
Missing inside. The count 1-1. Chat State needs 2 more to keep this game going. Radley. Strike 2. A strike away for the Lady Pioneers to be named TCCAA Region VII Tournament Champion. They didn't need a strike. All they needed ultimately was the out. And that has been collected. And that is your final. Volunteer State, they have been the number 1 seed all season long, and they ultimately come through to claim the championship of this tournament. after dealing with a very, very tough Chattanooga State team. Stand by for the award ceremony. We will keep it here. We wouldn't dare leave you. Again, we will keep it right here. Setting up for the ceremonies, public address announcer Jonas Harmon will have the honor of announcing the various categories and the prizes for them. So stand by for that.
Please welcome to the field to present the final awards for the 2026 Softball TCCAA Region VII and Appalachian District Tournament. Chris Perkins from the Tennessee Board of Regents Associate Vice Chancellor for Advancement of Athletics. along with Kate Willingham, the TCCAA Women's Director and Columbia State Athletic Director. First up, please congratulate our runner-up, the Lady Tigers of Chattanooga State. Way to go, ladies. Before we introduce your champions, we would first like to recognize the tournament's most valuable player. From Volunteer State, pitcher Caitlin Davis. To present the TCCAA Trophy, President of Volunteer State, Dr. Wendy Tostenson. Now, your champions of the TCCAA Region VII and the Appalachian District, your Volunteer State Lady Pioneers. Good luck to the Lady Pioneers as they have now advanced to the NJCAA Softball World Series to be held in Oxford, Alabama.
Well, folks, that is going to wrap up what has been an absolutely fabulous tournament. And, wow, we've had absolutely fabulous viewers who have been involved in our silliness with the whole keyword of the game thing, just trying to have a little bit of fun. And, getting that runner-up trophy is nice and all, but, the Chat State teams certainly, we all say this, they have nothing to hang their head over, but, you come to these things to win them, and when you don't, it can sting. But darn it, they certainly are to be congratulated as well. That will do it for us. Now, we've got baseball for the rest of the tournament that we'll be bringing you here on the Game Time Sports Network. In fact, baseball taking place right now behind us. And you've got Dyersburg State and Columbia State. With Dyersburg State, they had to go into extra innings, but currently Dyersburg State up 3-2 in the 10th over Columbia State. So that'll do it. I do want to thank my trusty sidekick here, producer, and today public address announcer, Jonas Harmon.